Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss the terms related to writing life story of a person. Life story of a person can be written in two ways. Either the writer himself or herself writes his or her own life story, or somebody writes his or her life story for others. So a person who writes his or her life story relates to autobiography. Somebody writes biography or life story of a person relates to biography. Okay, let's discuss about them in detail. Autobiography. Autobiography is a self-written account of a person's life. It is the story of a part of a person's life, or a person cannot write full story of his or her own life by himself or herself. It is a person's own biography. Character is I here. The narrator or speaker is at the center of the action, referring to herself or himself as I. The author's purpose may be to teach lesson in life here in autobiography, to tell how he or he has developed, what academic background, what social background, what economic background, what political background, what sports background, or whatever background that maybe music or any other special different fields of art or any combination of these epitomize life in a piece of literature. As a division of literature, autobiography is usually so loosely defined as to include memoirs, diaries, and even letters, as well as more personal, more formal chronicles. So, just you can think who could have written best biography, who could have written the first biography. And remember, many writers on our hand from world literature, not only in English here. So, the book of Marguerite Camus, written around 1432 to 36. This book of autobiography is the oldest known autobiography in English. After discussing about autobiography, let's talk about biography. There was auto added as prefix to biography in the first discussion. There is biography. That auto refers to self biography, self life story. Uh, that means the life story written by the person himself or herself. Their biography is different from that. It is a life story, but here is not the person who is writing his or her own story. Here is somebody writing the life story of another person. It means a biography is an account of a person's life. It is written by another person who knows about him or her well. As the literary recording of people's life, biography may consist simply of the factual details of a person's life told in chronological order. So, normally biographies are written in chronological order. It has generally become a matter of interpretation as well as historical accuracy. A biography is therefore third person narration. Remember that autobiography is first person narration, biography is third person narration. Usually, the subject of a biography is a person whose life has special meaning or value. The person is worthy of being written about. The person's contribution to society, to arts, literature, sports, or any statesmanship, whatever. The person has created a contribution in particular period of life, and so his or her life becomes meaning of value for the readers and for the society. This means that the narrator or speaker refers to the subject by name or as he or she. So, while talking about biography, different writers here, many people writing about others. After Samuel Johnson's Lives of the Poets, written around 1779 to 1781, another book was written on Dr. Samuel Johnson by James Boswell, and it was named as James Life of Johnson. It was published in 1791. Lytton Starch's Eminent Victorians, which was published in 1918, is another book of biography. You remember about autobiography, you remember the autobiography of Hitler, his main camp, and biographies, especially Dr. Samuel Johnson's Lives of the Poets. That is a very notable book of biography. And you could have seen such different writers writing their autobiography, or getting somebody to write their biography, or somebody writing biographies for them. But these books are very important in the uh, you know in the teaching of society, teaching manners, cultures, tradition, history. They are very important. So I think you got it, what I was trying to tell with my discussion on autobiography and biography. I would like to request you to subscribe my channel, and thank you very much.